You're confused. You're confused because of all the information that's available. You're confused because you're talking to a lot of people who don't know what they're talking about. They're self-proclaimed experts. They tell you that they know what's going on, but they really don't have anything to back it up. They don't have the experience. They don't have the knowledge, the education. And it's everywhere. It's all over the place. So that's why you're confused, and it's screwing you up. It's making you make bad decisions. You're listening to the wrong people. It's information overload. It's why you're confused. And today, I'm going to tell you how to bust through that noise. Now, you're watching Tom Talk. I'm Tom Ricciuti. I'm a sales coach, author of the book Quicksand, and creator of the Beast Movement and my Coach on Demand for those of you who want coaching. That's who I am. Now, what I'm going to tell you today is how to get through this noise. How do you get through all the information, all the noise? I'm going to tell you that in just a minute. Real quick, I'd like to throw a big shout out to ITT Tech. Go to their website, itt-tech.edu. They're a fantastic company. They do a lot for Tom Talk and my other shows, and I just love filming out of here. So thank you, ITT, for everything that you do for this show. It's growing like crazy. We're up to about 15,000 views. We just started this at the beginning of the year, and things are really moving great. So thank you, ITT. Go to their website and check them out. Now, get through the noise. How do you know who to listen to? How do you know what's going on? Who knows what they're talking about? Who can guide you the right way? Who can keep you from getting screwed up? How do you know that? Well, one of the ways is you know that you can feel it. You can identify with this person. You're searching around, you're listening to people like myself, other coaches, other experts, other people that have been in the field, that are telling you what's going on. You can tell if somebody's real or not. Listen to your gut. Can they identify with you? That's how you tell. Are they talking on your same page? Does it make sense to you? Now, that doesn't mean you agree with everything that they say. You know, there's a lot of people that challenge me all the time, and I love it. Because I'm not right all the time. Just with all my experience, I'm right a lot of the time. Because I've got the blood underneath the fingernails to prove that. Now, when I was coming up through the ranks of sales coaching, before I got into it, I had another business I started when I was 19 years old. And it was a painting business. I walked door to door and I offered to paint free bathrooms for people just so I could show my work. And then, you know, I'm inside, I'm waiting for the first coat to dry. They're asking me to bid the rest of the house. I didn't charge a penny for that bathroom. I said, let me show you what I can do. And then I kept going. And then the neighbors hired me, and then it just started to blow up, and I turned that business into a multi-million-dollar business. And as I was doing that, people were coming up to me saying, how are you doing so well? What is it that you know? I said, well, I'm doing what I'm told to do because I had a coach. I knew early on that I needed to get a coach to help me. And I knew, and I talked to a few of them, but there was just one in particular. He was in Virginia, and he had called me up. I'd read his articles. I'd checked them out online, and I did all the homework, and I've talked to 3 or 4 different ones. But the one just kind of stood out to me, kind of just made more sense to me. And that's how I knew that that was the guy for me and not the other ones. So you have to talk to people. You have to ask questions. You have to have conversations with people. But just be careful of what you're listening to. You listen to the news, you're getting an opinion on something that they may not even be giving you all the facts for it. So you've got to always question things. They teach that in law school. Question everything. But when you find out that you're following somebody and you're checking up on them and you're looking at them and you're watching them over a period of time, you'll know if they're really, really identifying and connecting with you with their personal experiences, their business history. Does it make sense what they're telling you? You'll know because you're smart, you're intelligent, you're just looking for more information. And I applaud you for that because that's what it takes today. It takes information. It takes somebody to help you get there. So if you feel confused and you're making bad decisions because you're confused, that's why. There's too much noise. There's too many people and too many companies barking too many things at you at one time. So don't feel bad. Everybody goes through this. But you'll know. You've got to cut through the noise and find those 1 or 2 sources. Maybe it's 3 or 4, but there's a few that you've got to center in on. And that's how you break through the noise and find out who's really got what it takes and who's speaking to you, quote unquote speaking right to you saying, man, I get it. This man or this woman's really preaching to the choir. I understand what they're saying. They have a great way of communicating. I kind of get it. That's what they're doing. And you'll be attracted to them. You'll find them. They always say, you know, when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. Well, that happened in my life. I mean, that's true. That's how I was struggling for years. And all of a sudden, I come across this one coach. Back then, they're more referred to as consultants. But it was kind of like, wow, I need all this help. I'm going bankrupt. I'm going to lose my house. Things were that bad for me. I've been there. I've been through the struggles, and I was looking for answers. And all of a sudden, I read an article from this guy, and that started the conversations with him. And he was a great sales guy. He knew what he was doing, and he followed up with me perfectly, didn't pressure me, asked me questions, made me question some things, and I just thought, you know what? This guy kind of gets me. He knows what I'm going through. But the other ones didn't. They tried to sell me too fast, and that's not good. I'm all about closing the deal, but I'm all about making the relationship, asking the right questions, making sure you can help that person first. You got to do that first. So that's going to do it for this episode of Tom Talk. I want to thank you for tuning in. If you know somebody looking for work, I'm hiring constantly. I'm hiring sales reps across the country. Send a video or resume to tom@tomricciuti.com. We're looking for some great people to help me get this word out there to more people. My whole mission in life is to rid people of negativity, and I could use your help. So if you know somebody in a transition, maybe it's you, looking for a more fulfilling career, I've got it for you. tom@tomricciuti.com. Send a video, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, maybe a resume. Get my attention, find me, and say, hey, I want in. I want to help people get rid of the negativity. If you like what you've heard today, go to products.tomricciuti.com. My book, Quicksand, it's a small book with a gigantic message. This gets the crap out of your head. This is what's going to help you get to that next stage. You can't learn and execute the skills if your head's not right. Products.tomricciuti.com. I've got audiobooks. I've got on-demand webinars on there for sale. There's products that you can use to help yourself. Go to products.tomricciuti.com. Now, if you're looking for coaching, give me a shout. 330-717-2241. Love to talk to you. I do one-on-one and departmental coaching. I work inside of companies and jack their revenue. That's what I do. I'm a sales coach. So if you're looking for some coaching, if you need somebody to help you get to where you want to be, 330-717-2241, or you can go to dominatelikeabeast.com. That's the Beast headquarters. You can send me a request through there. Follow me on Twitter @TomRicciuti. Until next time, everybody stay out of the quicksand and go dominate like a beast.